We have some breaking news here. I'm Joe the Fan from Just Win Bets Baby with Shayna Mack. Breaking news, of course, out of the NFL, the Shield, my friend. Shayna, we have Micah Parsons, of course, traded. Now he is a Green Bay Packer, signing a 4-year extension worth $188 million contract with the Green Bay Packers. That includes $120 million fully guaranteed at signing and $136 million in total guarantees, making him the highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL, my friend. What's your thoughts on this?
Whoa, first of all, when I saw that money, good God, that's a lot of money. We did a video about TJ Watt, what feels like years ago now, but it was a couple weeks ago.
Right.
TJ Watt signed his big deal, $40 million a year. And Micah Parsons comes by and smashes that. He's getting paid $47 million a year. That's a lot of dough. It's a lot of cheddar. But yeah, Micah Parsons. I mean, he is an incredible player. He's a generational talent. That word gets thrown out a lot, but he really is. Some stats about him that I saw since this broke out, this thing. There's only 2 players in NFL history that have 12 sacks, at least 12 sacks or more in their first 4 years as a player. It's him and Reggie White. Micah Parsons and Reggie White. That's pretty good company, Reggie White right there. I want Jerry Jones to be running the Cowboys forever because I think this is a bad trade for the Cowboys. I know that he doesn't want to pay him that much money. He probably can't because he paid Dak a ton of money and he paid CeeDee Lamb a ton of money. So that's probably why they're doing this. It's because they can't afford to pay Micah Parsons this amount, so they have to get something for him. But I was expecting a bigger return than 2 first-round picks and a defensive tackle, especially when the Packers' first-round picks are usually late 20s. They're not early first-round picks.
Yeah, that's what I was going to add to this whole big bonanza here is the Cowboys receive not only the 3-time Pro Bowl defensive tackle Kenny Clark, but they also receive 2. That's next year's and the year after, 26 and 27, first-round draft picks. I've always been a fan of that.
Yeah, first-round picks are good, but it's like I said, it's not like you're getting top 10 picks with Green Bay. Green Bay's hasn't picked inside the top 20. I think they've only picked inside the top 20 once in the past 6 or 7 years. So their picks are usually 23, 24, 25, somewhere around there. The Packers are they're a solid franchise. They're usually pretty good. They're almost always in the playoffs. So It's not like you're getting like a super high pick. It kind of makes me wonder when Dak's contract kind of coming up here. I think they can get out of it after next season, I believe, with little cap hit. It makes me wonder if Jerry's stockpiling some picks to try and trade up and get Arch Manning.
Yeah, I mean, it's always business, right? So, yeah, I don't see that as a problem. It really bothers me, and I'm going to go Homer here in the sense of the Washington Redskins when we had Wilbur Marshall.
Mm-hmm.
We had that amazing trade. It was ready to go. Won the Super Bowl. Fantastic. With Cincinnati Bengals. First rounder, 2 first rounders, a 3rd rounder, and Paul Tagliabue screwed us. I will never forgive you, Paul Tagliabue. May he rest in peace. I'm just saying.
I was about to say he's dead now, so you got to forgive the guy by now.
Big time screwed us. And the funny thing is, he was a Skins fan.
Yeah, Tagliabue used to be a Skins season ticket holder before he was commissioner. He was a Skins season ticket holder. So that is kind of crazy. Yeah, but Micah Parsons, it's crazy. You don't usually see players of his ilk, his caliber, being traded very often. It's very rare that someone like that in his prime. I mean, he's 26, 27 years old. That's your prime years in the NFL when you're a star. So when you're getting traded in your prime, that's pretty shocking that they're doing that. But like I said, when Dak Prescott, he's the highest paid player in the NFL this year. Dak Prescott is. Remember, we did that video too, and I couldn't believe it. Dak Prescott is the highest paid player in the NFL this year, and then they just gave CeeDee Lamb a boatload of money last year. So they can't afford it. Probably that's my guess. Is trying to keep on the salary cap with him.
Yeah, not only that, but I think Jerry saw his own Netflix special, which is not bad. I've seen 2 or 3 episodes, and I'm like, hey, this ain't bad. And he probably realized, wait a minute, we got what for Herschel Walker? And then he just picked up the phone, like, oh, I could probably do the same thing. I don't know, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, so he had a press conference today after the trade went through, and someone asked him a question. He talked for a good 10 minutes without really saying anything at first, but then he kept saying, he's like, "Oh, this trade, it's going to improve our run defense," and I view this as the Herschel, like he said, as the Herschel Walker trade, because he's like, but for Herschel Walker, they got a lot more in return.
Oh, they got a hell of a lot more.
I'm looking it up now. I can't remember exactly what they got, but it was like pretty much a full year's draft worth, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. They had like 500 first-round picks, and I'm exaggerating, of course, guys, but it was like they hit the jackpot right off the bat. It was like, the Powerball, which I believe now is because I know how I know this is producer Mark is like literally at the 7-Eleven getting like 500 tickets right here. So, he had 800. It was 800 million, and I know I'm going on a tangent here on the ball. It's probably $1.1 billion. It's got to be. Anyway, so they struck gold. It's like I said, you're winning the lottery, and it's like they got it exacto. Number Powerball. Yeah.
But I'm looking it up now. They got a ton for Herschel Walker. They got 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, 2 third-round picks, a 6th-round pick, a 7th-round pick, and 4 players.
Yes. Which, if you saw the documentary, they cut those 4 players because that was part of the deal in order for them to move up even more. Yeah. That was part of the deal.
That is crazy. What were the Vikings thinking? Herschel Walker was a decent player, but good God, how do you give up that much for a running back?
I don't know what goes on in the NFC North. I don't know what's in the water over there, because now with Green Bay and Minnesota from the past, Dallas deals with them.
Well, I know that the Green Bay fans are thrilled to have Micah Parsons. A lot of them are comparing it to them when them got Reggie White, because remember Reggie White, longtime Eagle, then he went to the Packers later on in his career, and then he helped solidify their defense and really made them a Super Bowl contender, where they won a Super Bowl and they went to a Super Bowl and lost. So they went to 2 Super Bowls with Reggie White. So I know a lot of them are like hoping that's the same type of deal there for them.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. But if you're Dallas, and I'm not hoping for anybody to get hurt, but you hope someone gets hurt, like Love, or they just have a terrible season, because the higher the draft pick, hey, that's good for us. So I've always been a huge fan of number 1 picks, and especially your theory of trying to tank for Archie Manning. Who knows? It might be, and that's smart of Jerry, because you have 2 first-round picks for the next 2 years.
Yeah. It's just something that popped in my head, because I was like, Dak, he paid a ton of money to, right? But he really hasn't produced, like, at least to that contract, at least. And Dak's not a bad quarterback, but he hasn't. He shouldn't be the highest paid player in the NFL. He hasn't been that good, right? But I think they can get out of it. So the contract goes through 2028, but I think that after next season, like after not this upcoming season, the following season, I think they can cut him, and then it's not a huge cap hit against them. So it's just something that popped in my head. I was like, maybe he's stockpiling picks, because that one thing Jerry loves is he loves the headlines. And if he can trade all these number 1 picks and move up to get Arch Manning when he comes on the draft, have him sit behind Dak for a year, cut Dak, and have a Manning start for him, I'm sure he would love that.
Sure. Who knows what goes on in Jerry's head, but I wouldn't doubt that. I wouldn't doubt what he's trying to do. And I applaud him for it. If someone's going to give you that offer, heck yeah, I'll take it. Sure.
Yeah, it's just crazy to see. It's crazy to see that that's a lot. That's a lot of it's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to pay a player for a defense, defensive end / outside linebacker whose main job is rush the passer, and that's a key position in football. That's like one. It's probably definitely a top 5 most important in position in football. I think as a good pass rusher. Because that's the main reason to stop a good quarterback, right? But I could see why the Cowboys wanted to get rid of him. I thought they could get a little bit more for him though. That's the main shocking thing to me. But we don't know what goes on behind closed doors. I know that the Skins were linked to trading for him too, but there's no way they would ever trade him in the division. I'm sure if we in the division, we probably have to give up 4 first-round picks.
Absolutely. We are, of course, getting ready tomorrow, guys, for our live college football picks for week 1 on Friday, for Saturday and Sunday, and of course Monday pick. So we'll be ready for that. We'll also be at Glory Days for Saturday, where we will host, of course, looking at a very primetime game here, and it's a very good one there, Shano, at LSU with Clemson. So we'll be there at Glory Days. And it looks like we've got the engineers. They're ready. They just fixed the ticker there in the studio. So now you have the college football going up there. They're currently working on the NFL. So just bear with us. But it's going to be a long ride, and it's going to be a long season.
And the biggest news, I think, college football is big too.
Yep.
NFL 1 week till first NFL game. 1 week
Yep.
from today. Next Thursday night.
Yep.
Cowboys Eagles.
Yep.
Cowboys Eagles 1 week from tonight. So big things coming. And we'll be doing live bet shows for those two, giving our best bets. So make sure you keep an eye out. We're going to do them probably both on Friday nights. We'll sit there, do the college one first, and then probably do NFL right afterwards. Keep you guys tuned in and what we're thinking and what we're looking at and what we think are the best bets. Week 0, we did pretty well. We did 4-1, right? So that's great.
Yep.
For college football, week one, for our first bet's not looking great with Boise State, but we got 3 more bets coming, and I think we're pretty confident in them. So hopefully we go 3-1 this for tonight's and tomorrow's games.
Yeah, and they have, of course, the the next game, of course, being Nebraska and Cincinnati. So we'll be watching that closely for that. And then we have, of course, our 2 games on Friday. But the big news again is Micah Parsons, of course, being traded for 2 first-round picks and a player at Green Bay. But Shana, your last thought on all this?
Before you go, week 4 is must-watch TV now. Green Bay is going to Dallas. Micah's returned to Dallas already, week 4. So 5 weeks from now, Michael will get his revenge against Jerry. I can't wait to watch that. Dak better watch out for his blind side for that game.
Absolutely. But hey, money talks, my friend. Money talks.
Dallas might have to keep an extra tight end at all times. Max protect over on whatever side Micah's on, because he's going to be pissed. He wants to shove it in Jerry Jones's face.
Yeah, absolutely. We will again be live tomorrow on Friday to our college picks. So we'll have 2 on each conference: the ACC, SEC, Big 12, and of course Big 10. And we just finished. It's already uploaded, guys, but we'll do a few shorts of the Big 12 of the top 4 that we talked about. One being Texas Tech, Utah, just to name a couple there. So check those out. So there's a lot of videos that we need to upload and get that, and they're working hard in the studio. So just bear with us, guys. We'll get that out to you. But yeah, a week from today, I'm looking forward to it. Cowboys, Eagles. And we'll do the math for that one, of course, when they get closer to the match, and then we'll have our picks for that.
Yeah, for sure. I can't wait for that game at all. Opening day for NFL is like my Christmas.
Yeah,
it's back. It's like it's like the best drug in the world. It's like the highs are so high, the lows are so low, but I love it. Did you also see that with Micah? After the trade, the Packers became the favorites to win the NFC North. It was the Lions, because the Lions have won it last year,
right?
But Packers became the favorite to win the NFC North up there.
Interesting.
I think they're at Packers are at plus 175 now, and the Lions are now plus 180. So they're close, but they were flip flopped before the trade. Before the trade,
Sure.
Packers were second best odds to win.
Sure.
So
Well,
Vegas is high on the trade for the Packers.
Oh, definitely. They got on that quick. Definitely.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a wrap for us. Again, Micah Parsons traded to the Green Bay Packers for defensive tackle and Kenny Clark and 2 first-round picks. Tell us what you guys think in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up. It helps the channel out. Shayna, we're close to 550 subscribers, so we're starting to grow here, and we'll get more content out for you. Don't forget to check out our shop where our hats, they're all $25. Producer Mark is going crazy again. He's like, hey, look, we're going 25 for everything. $25, a lot of hats that come in. We'll be selling them at Glory Days. So yeah, just come on by, say hi to us at any time, and tell us what you think. Enjoy the games, and we'll definitely catch you next time. See you later.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.